We start in Athens. Power companies repairing down lines, residents picking up the pieces. But getting everything back to normal after the storm could take FEMA funds, small business loans, and help from the state. Small businesses making up the heart of this city square are hoping to rebuild and repair, but the ones that sustained major damage are now wondering how they'll pay for it all. These business owners. Our Caleb Aguayo went to Athens to talk with state representatives and those business owners about the relief funding efforts.
Residents in Athens are rebuilding after a tornado tore through downtown right after the holiday. Crews are working on public roadways and people in the community are volunteering where they can. But State Representative Danny Crawford says he's already trying to get funding support in the legislature.
When you can get the leaders of the legislature up here to see the damage, and then they'll know whatever they can do, whatever that the governor can help us with. I got advocates from those two that will be able to go back and talk with the governor's office, share with her, what our needs are and our issues are, and hopefully that we'll be able to get some funding.
But the efforts could take up to a year. Cleanup crews and insurance adjusters are scouting downtown Athens to assess the storm damages and figure out the next steps forward. But rebuilding will take months. Even the local bookstore here had its roof ripped off by the storm, and the director says he's just glad no one was inside.
It just was what it was. So thankful nobody was here.
Staff and volunteers from the nonprofit bookstore are gathering what they can and moving to a temporary location. But even though no one was inside, they lost almost everything.
We're really close to a total loss. We've been looking the last couple of days at what we can salvage. And I mean, there's some odds and ends, type items, but being a bookstore, paper materials, with it raining as much as it was with that storm, roof completely gone, there's very little, that we can truly salvage.
And another business just across the street, the storm delayed the opening of Fins Up Bar and Grill. But that was no bother to co-owner Ryan Gilroy, who says it's good to help in the relief effort.
We've all kind of come together and, lend a helping hand wherever we can, and it's just a tight-knit community. Everybody comes out, rolls up their sleeve, and works.
In a statement to Fox 54, Representative Andy Witt said, quote, "Neighbors became family, strangers became friends, and everyone came together to rebuild. That's what Alabamians do. We take care of each other no matter what." End quote. In Athens, I'm Caleb Aguayo, Fox 54 News.